Every October, Hollow Creek Farm opened its famous corn maze. By day, it was harmless fun. Kids running through the paths, cider stands, and hay rides. But when the sun went down, that maze changed. Locals called it the maze after dark. They said you could hear whispers between the stalks when the fog rolled in. Last year, one of the actors, a guy named Derek, vanished inside during a Halloween night event. No one ever found him. No body, no clothes, not even a footprint. They closed the attraction for almost a year, until now. It was the Friday before Halloween when Liam dared us to go. Just four of us, me, Cassie, Tyler, and Liam. We'd grown up hearing the stories, the warnings, the strange things people saw at night. Cassie didn't want to go. She said, "If something happened to that guy, maybe we should leave it alone." But it was our last Halloween together before everyone went their separate ways. Liam wanted a scare. Tyler wanted the footage. And me? I just didn't want to be the one who stayed behind. The air that night felt colder than it should have been. And when we pulled up, I swear, even the scarecrows along the fence seemed to be watching us. The entrance was lit by two flickering lanterns and a single wooden sign that read, "The maze returns, one night only." A man stood beside it, dressed like a scarecrow. His burlap mask hung loosely, stitched with uneven thread. He took our tickets one by one, never speaking. But as we stepped through the wooden arch, he rasped softly, almost like a growl, "Stay on the path, and don't answer if the maze calls your name." We laughed nervously and walked on, pretending it was part of the act. But as the gate shut behind us with a hollow clang, I thought I heard something. The faint rustle of corn in a wind that wasn't there. At first it was normal. Fog machines, fake cobwebs, cheap skeleton props. The air smelled like popcorn and hay. But the deeper we went, the stranger it felt. The sound of laughter and chatter faded behind us. The fog got thicker, colder. The props stopped. Even the cheesy music that played at the start cut off suddenly, leaving us in heavy silence. Cassie grabbed my arm. "Why does it feel like we've been walking for an hour?" I checked my phone. The clock said 11:41 p.m. We'd entered at 11:12. We hadn't walked that long, at least, I don't think we had. We started to hear it, faint voices like whispers just behind the corn. At first it sounded like wind, then it said my name. "Eli." Cassie froze. "You heard that too, right?" Her eyes darted between the stalks, wide and wet with fear. Tyler laughed it off. "Nice try, whoever's hiding." But when the voice repeated his words back, the exact same tone, "Nice try, whoever's hiding," we knew it wasn't a person. Something was inside the maze with us, and it was learning how we spoke. A fork appeared in the path, one direction lined with glowing lanterns, the other dark and overgrown. A torn red rope lay across the ground like a warning. Liam pointed his flashlight down the unlit path. "It's shorter. I can see the center from here." Cassie shook her head. "That's where people said Derek went missing." Liam smirked. "Exactly. Maybe we'll find him." He said it like a joke. But the second we stepped past the rope, the air changed. The soil was wet. Too wet, like fresh mud. The corn grew taller, curling inward until it almost touched above us. It felt like walking into something alive. In the center of the next clearing stood a scarecrow. Its arms hung limp, the clothes sagging with damp. A rusted name tag clung to its chest, half hidden under dirt. Cassie wiped it off with her sleeve. It read, "Hi, I'm Derek." Liam chuckled nervously. Cute prop. Then the scarecrow's head turned, slowly, deliberately. The burlap stretched, cracking as something inside it breathed. Its empty eyes met ours, and I swear, I heard it whisper my name through the fabric. We ran. We didn't know where we were going, only that we had to get away. But every turn led to another turn. The lanterns we followed were gone. The fog swallowed our voices. When I stopped to catch my breath, I realized the path behind us had closed. Corn stalks where we'd just run. They were moving, bending, breathing. Cassie screamed when she saw Liam's flashlight on the ground, flickering beside a single footprint sinking into the mud. His phone screen was still on. One new message. Still here. That was when Cassie grabbed my hand and whispered, "The maze doesn't want us to leave." And I believed her. That lied. After what felt like hours, we saw a light through the fog, a tall metal gate, the kind used for cattle pens. Beyond it, faint yellow bulbs from the parking lot glowed. Cassie cried out, running toward it, but the closer we got, the colder the air became. I could see my breath. The gate was half open. Relief hit me until a shadow stepped forward from the fog behind us. It was the Scarecrow. The burlap mask was torn open, revealing a pale face beneath. Human, but wrong. Its eyes were hollow pits that leaked mud. It raised one gloved hand and pointed to the ground between us. "Your turn," it whispered. Cassie looked back at me, tears in her eyes, voice trembling. "It's not done with us." Then, the fog closed around her. I didn't see her again. I woke up near the highway at sunrise. The farm was gone, just endless cornfields. No lights, no ticket booth, no maze. The police found tire marks from where my car had been, but no sign that the attraction had ever existed. They never found Liam, or Cassie, or Derek. Just me, shivering, covered in dirt. That was 3 years ago. Every Halloween since, people driving past Hollow Creek say they see lanterns glowing in the fog. Sometimes they hear laughter. Sometimes they hear their names being whispered from the fields. I tell them the same thing the Scarecrow told me that night. Don't answer.